This is live. It's not edited. Okay. Here's the flowers. See, we got some flowers. Or actually, they don't call it flowers. Here's a bush, and it's floral little flowers. They smell real good. I forgot the name. Maybe lilac. And they're plants. Plants. So, I'll leave live stream on for a little bit. The sun just came out, by the way. Just share this for future, I guess. I got Wi-Fi problems all the time, and my account was hacked. So whoever has my Facebook, okay, I think on the 15th, all the accounts are going to be closed. I had 4 of them, 2 adults and 2 for children under 13. My YouTube was attacked too. So I wasn't able to do things for 3 weeks. So, when you try to do good things for society, better your life, there's people out there, and there's a lot of them. You see them anarchists? Okay, there's sadists, sadomasochists, and a bunch of other things. Okay, and I walk in a world, I know people like that. And you'd be surprised, the doctors, the attorneys, the union, the government people got some serious mental illness. Okay, and clergy too. Trust me. There's a lot of sick people, especially mothers and fathers. Well, I don't know what to say anymore. I think I said enough. Okay, so listen to little things, and if you agree on something, let's go forward, and you guys push it. Okay, that's all. I'm just starting something up. Okay, you guys push. Yeah, hi, how are you? Okay, Datamus. Okay, I'm from Vietnam. Okay, I'm from America, Chicago. And that's where the world comes. That's we have 7 viewers now. You guys could say something. I don't know who's viewing me. So excuse me, I don't have my shirt on. All right. Actually, I shouldn't say that. We weren't born without clothes, or we weren't born without clothes. I think I said it incorrectly. I better have my coffee. We were born with no clothes. Okay, this is our birthday clothes. Right? What a society we live in, right? You better have a Rolex. You better have a BMW. Okay, and all the BMWs I see rolling by, they got a lot of money. They could toss money out the window to the old people and poor people and whoever, because it means nothing. They're so cheap. They can throw a 500,000 bill of paper. That's in one country, okay, and people know what that is. That's $20. Okay, people earn $5 a day. The whole world cheap. I've been to a few countries. They just couldn't do it here. We got all this cash. Who cares? Okay, you brightened up somebody's day. America, $100 piece of paper mean nothing, and it truly doesn't. Okay, I'm not telling you to throw $36,500 out your window. If you got $1 million, okay, you throw $100 piece of paper a day. It's 36,000. We'll call it 37. Okay, make you guys happy. You guys got $1 million. All right. They say, why should I do that? Well, how much that $1 million getting you? Oh, we made 200,000. It's in the bank, and we got whatever. Yeah, okay. You got a little business, so you're making 2, 3, 400,000. What's $30,000? It has no meaning, you know. But you go to church, don't you? Or you pretend. Or the other ones, oh, I don't believe in anything. Okay, you don't have to go to no effing church or believe in anything. Believe nothing. Okay? But when you see human beings, guess what? They need help. So why don't you help human beings? Sick. Let me tell you, in my life, I had a pocket full of money, and people here, most of my so-called friends, they have more than me. But I'll pick up the bill. They got jobs and stuff. Okay? Understand? And it's man and woman. I pick up the bill. You know, what do they think? They have something coming? Okay? Or they invite me to go somewhere? I don't see anybody else going with them. Apparently, they must not have many friends, or just friends in name only, like in Facebook. Yeah, I went with people because I cared about them. And guess what? When you're not around, people won't give a shit. It was a rule, my mother told me. In 30 days, somebody don't call you. Okay, fine, maybe they had something. But you always kind of know them. And each 30 days pass, 30 days pass. Then the years pass. You still have, because you had a relationship. And we don't check up on you to make sure you're okay. Was that really a friend? If I travel worldwide, okay, due to technology, I use the word if. Okay, the people that know me, they know me for 30 and 40 years. Okay, so the if turned to be a reality because of personal reasons, having kids, and work related, where I want to invite everybody to do things because I see opportunities, and don't cost nothing but a little bit of time. I don't expect money. Import export, real simple. Okay, you want to open up a restaurant, you want to open up things, the stuff over here is cheap. You can do it from your house. Okay, you don't have to pay $3,000 for restaurant equipment. Okay, maybe $600 because of shipping. All right. Well, the world changed, and I knew it would. Okay, with the stay at home. If you know about real estate, it's called mixed use building. Okay, well, I don't know what happened. I must have lost my signal because I had 15 people. Then all of a sudden it went to 0. Okay, now I got one person live. Well, I'll just make this real short. That's all. So I got one like, one viewer. Okay, it was at 15. If I walked away, I must have lost the signal. How come? You know, import, export. Okay, I have a lot of plans. I made it a long time ago, especially like food franchise. Okay, don't get scared with the franchise. You don't have to do the papers, do a franchise. You make partnerships, and that's it. Okay, and the tax part, it's all optional. You want to pay or not pay. It's not on me. Okay, so they're called cash cow businesses. And with education, right online. A lot of people I know could teach online. Or if they want to travel USA or Vietnam, you better, especially it's cold there. Okay, I'll set everything up for Vietnam. It's simple. It's not even me setting everything up. Go research for airline tickets, the cheap ones. Get 90-day business visa. That's that. And leave money in a bank that's in Vietnam. Chase or whatever. In case you want to do something. You want to buy something, whatever. You just go there. And if you have a trading account, I forgot what it is, but it's free to transfer money. So when you transfer to USD, you get the USD out. Then you go to a gold shop. Excuse me. Exchange is like 26,000. So you're gonna get over 27,000. So You know, so whatever that percentage is. No, 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 no. This. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, she washed my wallet. I got to throw the wallet. Okay, these are all important papers. Okay. Here, belly hurts. It hurts for years. You don't take her to a doctor. I told you. Okay. It's time to set you free. 11 years old. A second one. We're going to 13. Okay, my first kid in May will be 16. Okay, it's freedom time. And guess what? If you're not happy with these people, set them free. Okay, that's that. Just disappear if you're married. Okay, that's all. And you better live your life. Trust me. Okay, I did my duty as a human being. You know, that's that. Okay, I should have set a few people free throughout my time. But when you get in too deep with people, okay, they have personal issues, especially on my doctor and lawyer friends of all things. Okay, the upper echelons, they're very intelligent. Man, I wasted so much time with them people. Okay, but if I did it again, I do it at a distance. I'm not going to get that close. Okay, when you get too close, guess what? People take advantage. Okay, I go and I clean the house. When the drug addicts, the alcoholics come around, or the thieves, I throw them the fuck out. Okay, they know I have a certain side to me. They know I'm a nice guy. I'm not a punk. Okay, but guess what? Somebody got to clean the house. They got courage. That's what Trump doing now. What, they scared? You get out of here. Go. Okay, you don't like America? Go. Okay. That's that. You don't like any country? Any country. Go. Fuck Vietnam. People didn't like, so the fuck they went. Okay, both people. I respect them. You know. And the other countries, yeah, they go. That's fine. They go there and act nice and do the right things. You know, and that's how it was a long time. Well, nowadays it's just really crazy. Like everybody go and they go all over and bullshit. Okay, Cambodia, China. India, the world's full of liars, connivers, and thieves. Okay, go look at France. Go look at India. Look at all the problems. Okay, because we got a world full of insane people. You know. At 10 o'clock, the offices are closed. At 7 o'clock in the morning, she had school, or 6:30. They changed this effing format with some chicanery. Okay, AFL and all of that. Somebody better do title research to see who's really behind this scam. Okay, with these centers and the bullshit. Okay? You don't send kids in the morning time. My kid's sick from all this, and a lot of kids are sick. They change these formats. The kids got to go 5 days, but it ends up turning to be 6 days. Then you got to wake up 6 in the morning. Okay, if you eat and whatever, get ready. Okay, at 6 o'clock, you go on some motorbike. Okay, maybe 10 minutes you're there. You know, so before 7 the bell rings. Okay, so you go around 10:30. Okay, then they pick you up. And they got some canteen in there, some garbage in there. Okay, they don't even let you go in there to see. So they can spend some money. It's under $1, like 50 cents for some garbage. And suck down candy and soda pop. Sick. Okay, and all the stores out there with candy and soda pop and all bullshit, chips. No wonder white people are sick. Okay, got no other choices. Disgusting. And inside they get these canteens. Okay, yeah, that toilet WC canteen stuff. Okay, so there's no nutrition. You run the kids around ragged. Then you go home for maybe 2 or 3 hours. I think it's 3 hours. And the kids play online. Nobody sleeps. Okay? Then, okay, you got a private school, non-private school. Okay, a real teacher, supposedly. supposedly because you work in a government school or non-government school, you're a real teacher. Okay, you got to go to that, or somebody with no license, but maybe he's a good teacher. Who knows? And whatever subject. Okay, then you get they're hour and a half classes, so you run around. You take 2 or 3 a day. Okay, it's just so messed up. Then scams. Okay, they have these places. Well, now you got to go to these places. It's all bullshit. Okay, the kids are exhausted. Okay, and the teachers, I just call them teachers. Your mother and father's the teacher. Okay, and the book's the Bible. Okay, okay, why don't you learn it? Okay, what am I doing? I'm ranting and raving at the last moment. My second kid got a stomach ache in the morning time. It's Saturday morning. Well, she has 2 classes in this new kind of program where you have to go to uh, one of my programs, by the way, I invented a long time ago, but it wasn't like this. They converted hotels into like little language centers, or that's what it was supposed to be. But this is like little schools. Okay, that's all. You know, they have tremendous amounts of vacancies worldwide. Worldwide, well, you can convert them into certain things. You know, save money that way, and reduce the prices. But the way they do it here, it's just too. I'm a union person. The way they're doing things is it's like slave master to the consumer and to the worker. Okay, and it's just exhausting. Okay, they love that money so much. Oh, okay. So I'm ranting and raving. Okay, fine, Jason. Okay. So I'm in Nanchang. I'm from USA. Uh, I'm a humanitarian and a philanthropist. 15 years ago, okay, me and Dr. Donald D. Clark, PhD, which was my corporate secretary, which I don't want to be corporate secretary because corporate secretary is in charge of all the money and the paperwork. He qualifies more than me, yes, but guess what? I'm very responsible. Okay, he backed out at the last moment, so I don't know what's going on. Okay, so I just came to do some paperwork to be a righteous, good father for my first child, you know. And I did. I accomplished that first. And then I was going to do the education business, you know, staffing and things like that, and getting the proper books. Had everything lined up. Such a long story. Okay, hi Peter Wing. Your son stole all my stuff and my money. Okay. Okay. All bad things back then. I'm still here. God has a reason. And rest in peace, my attorney friend. Okay, from New York. He relocated. Hi, Rob C. Christensen Heckler. You're an asshole. Okay, we're doing book publishing. Okay, I met my attorney through Rob C. Okay, Steve Hamill. Okay, he screwed me. Okay, I was suing for $500,000. Okay, see my stomach? Okay. Okay, I almost died 6, 7 times. Massive hernia, blood comes out. Okay, well, God makes me stronger. That's all I know. Okay, so, not so bad, 59. Okay, so the point is, okay, again, back to the case. He ended up dying. He screwed me. Okay, my brother was working for the county. Long story, but then he has privilege, you know, can get information. He never made the final court case. He says, yeah, go ahead, go do what you got to do. Okay, you'll be fine. He knows I would have been multi-millionaire immediately. I was in his office. We work on things and talk about a lot of things. I liked him. We went to Christian church together. Okay, God rest his soul. I still like the guy, but he effed me big. And guess what? He had insurance. I don't want to tell his wife. You know, I don't want to harm her. She's a sweet woman. Okay, well, it's only his insurance. Okay, I couldn't get anybody to contact the insurance company after a year or two when I found out the truth, what happened. Okay, he missed the case. Okay, I was expecting, I don't know, 50, 80,000 my end. Or out of court. Guaranteed, just go ahead. So as I said, there's evil shit. And he seemed to be a good guy. Go to church all the time. You know, but outside the church, the guy's a lawyer. You know what I mean? So, Oh, and it did a few other things too. Private. So it is what it is. And the doctors, I forgot the doctor, a sweet guy. I had no insurance. Some bad shit occurred, lost my insurance. He helped me. It's outside Chicago. Oh yeah, no wife. I drove limousine for a friend of mine, stretch limo. Then I met these doctors. And guess what? He got a lot of accounts because of me. They always ask for me. But no, Pete, go ahead. Pete don't like to pay too. Oh, so who want to work? You get accounts and you get driver pay. People when it comes down to the money, they really change. So how do you like that? I get them accounts, okay, maybe 50 times a year, stretch limo, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. They got big money, okay, no commission. And when you drive, where's my last monies I needed? He knew the whole story, what happened. My shit got stolen, okay. Peter Wing, Philip stole a couple thousand, never got my money, stole my debit card, okay. And I never pressed charges, and I should have. He was at all the gas stations. He's pumping gas. Okay, well, guess what? I should have. Okay, probably didn't. He cocky too. I talked to him a couple of years ago. Okay, so the moral of the story is I forgive all of them. Okay, that's fine. Have my money. If you ever see my face, otherwise don't look at me and don't cause me trouble. Okay, I'm not gonna do this. I give a warning. Them days are over. Okay, understand? And guess what? Just by me speaking right now is warning enough. Okay, you don't understand what online's about. Okay, do you? Clueless. There's a righteous thing to online. That's what I'm talking. It's not what it turned to be. It flushes the losers out. Okay, all the criminals. It's a good thing. Chup chup ting Viet, nói tiếng Việt không tốt. Bang tôi Robert, bang hai lom nom Viet Q. Tôi bang Viet Q, Chicago, Bay Moy. Come tot. Nói chung quốc, bố hào. Okay, he asked me, can I speak Vietnamese? A little bit, but my brain has to be set a certain way. And for the accent, the accent, how Vietnamese is. It could be an easy language. It truly could. But nobody wants to teach it correctly, because the sound, it's a deep tone, okay? Over here, they have they're a deep voice normally, so it's quite hard. Like if you hear somebody from New York or somewhere, the deep voice, it all depends how deep it is. If it's deep and clear, okay. But when it's deep and not clear, it's hard. If you're good at karaoke, fine. It's hard for me. I lost 40, 50, 60% of my hearing. It's a godsend. That was due to illegal demolition and construction. That's another long story. Woo Bo Hun, Hang Wook, we were reading some books. Korean. One of his kids got, his friend, famous movie star in Korea, his kid got kidnapped. Okay, so I went around with my wife and my kid. I got ear infection, and next door they did a bunch of illegal construction, demolition. They built gigantic buildings. They were only 1 stories. What kind of bullshit? Okay, they were supposed to, ask the people. They're going to do 3-story buildings. Is that okay? And sign. Okay, that didn't occur. A lot of bullshit. Well, I lost my hearing. Okay, and during that time, I was going to start teaching online. I had a business service with my wife, office, and do some import-export. But when you have 4 months of demolition, because they're boulders, and they don't know what they're doing, they can't open a business. So, well, this was closed for 3-4 months. They want to do a review or something, because there's haters out there. So now you know the story. Okay, I got no other choice. And my documents are being held again, right, for 3 weeks. Right, my passports and everything for over 3 years. I think somebody sold not somebody, the business service agent. Okay, she copied, and she sold a brand new passport. Okay, and that's how I think a lot of Russians and white people got over. My name is Greco. Okay, I figured out a long time ago, but through a brief conversation, yeah, somebody knows somebody I know. Okay, and guess what? A lot of people were doing a lot of things. Okay, so, yeah, I contacted 2 different governments. They just jokers. Everybody knows. You got to go to the high level. I used to have some, I'll call it carte blanche, if you know the carte blanche card. I don't talk much. When I talk, I bring food, we enjoy, we sit down, and it's straight. Like when I talk with an attorney. Yeah, they're the real attorney. But I'll present a good enough case where it's pretty cut and dry, or otherwise, I'm not going there. You know what I mean? I'll tell them, I guess, at times, but I'm not going to. Why they want to see my face unless I have something that's, 95% very good. If you're single, I'll introduce you, but it better be 95% good, because I know both parties. Okay, if it's pertaining to money or anything legal. Oh, you're sleeping right now. Okay, Kiwi Diet 2007. How old are you? Okay. I told you from Chicago, where I'm from. I'm from my mother's belly. Okay, I'm from the loin of my father's penis. Okay, from his loin. Okay, you know how babies are made. Okay, the little man sperm. They go. Okay, okay. I'll just stop right there. Okay, I think 4-year-old kids know nowadays, because they see the dogs on the street. I got a nice, cute video. The dogs were making puppies yesterday. Okay, and one of the students was talking about it. You're 8 years old. She know about that. Good kid. Very comedic. 8 years old. They got dogs that run around. So yeah, good little kid. Okay, but nevertheless, okay, good note. Okay, kids are good, people are good. Okay, stop doing bad. Send me money. Okay, that's that. Okay, I work. I don't take charity. Well, there's a lot of business to do. Okay, we all need money. Okay. Nobody want to work, and the ones they want to work, they want to steal your eyeballs. They charge so much money. Look at the food business. We do our own. You want to go pay the $5 for a pound of noodle? You're crazy. Okay, I can make it for 25 cents. Sick people. Yeah, you want some hot sauce? We can do our own factory. Okay, it costs 10, 15 cents a bottle. A gigantic bottle, 500 milliliters. Stupid people. Okay, maybe the 20% more. You want better stuff. That's it, and pay your workers right. Everything's cheap. Bread too. Okay, don't buy that fancy bread no more. Tell them go after yourself. Go make your own. $5 a loaf, $6 a loaf. Okay, it's just bread. Okay, and you put it in an oven. I'll teach you. Actually, not teach you. We'll open up our own. I got all the equipment over here for nicks. That's an Italian slang. Nicks, like nickels or next to nothing. Okay, that's the only way we can get to the, big boys. All the garments here in Vietnam, I lock in, no problem. I deal with some Chinese online too. Okay, they would relocate. Vietnamese would relocate. But the government people I know, especially Cook County asshole, Rodrigo Ramirez or whatever the hell, I forgot his name. Okay, I call and call and call. I forgot who I was. They forgot they were a nobody. Okay, nothing. There's a couple people. They're big in politics. My family all helped them. Yeah, because we were in the top spots. That's that. Okay, not in government, but next to government. Okay. Okay, we don't want other people's debt. We earn our own money. And legally, okay? Not all my family members that way, but the majority group and my friends, okay? And me, legally, okay? So that's that. Okay, Trump knows. People know. Plus, I know him and I know Obama, too. Okay, so now you know the rest of that story from the past. Boy, they took down a couple of my stuff. I don't like to talk about things. Past is past. Okay, if I come across somebody, they know I did good for them. Well, another person, they do good back for you. You know, so that's okay. We're at 32 minutes. Okay, God bless you. Be well. Ow, I hit my arm. Oh, on this. A lock. Remember the old-fashioned locks? Not such good quality. But people really don't steal here. They steal with their mouth. That's the worst ones. Okay. Okay, hit my arm. Okay, see you again. Share, join, and like. How do I